Let's go to a fun one. Let's go to Rubrik. Because Rubrik has earnings after the bell today. Let's get back here to regular scheduled or regular trading hours. Um, there's a potential we have completed the 1-2. So the 1-2 here and the 1-2 here might be complete because it did make it to the 38-2. Just shy of it, I think. Yeah, just shy of it. Well, it's not a perfect science. Um, and we might have started the next rally. Um, how do we know? I won't be able to know before earnings, it doesn't look like, because we only have three up. Um, and it's still within B wave range. It hasn't broken out yet. It hasn't gone over the high. Oh, I could be lying. Hang on a sec. It actually matched the high. Um, so yeah, there's a good chance that we have made all of two here. So the question is, are we going to get, so this would be, bring it back here, a 1-2, 1-2, 1-2 for the third wave that targets right around 230. I'm sorry, the larger third wave does. The third wave of the third wave should target around 172. That's where that should target. So we might have a 1-2 for the third wave of the third wave. That's what I'm kind of looking at here. Um, at any rate, even if you were to be like, all right, whatever, Joe, I just need to get in because I'm going to have FOMO and miss out if it takes off on earnings. Even if you got in here, your downside, it's to 80. I know it's like a 20% decline, but everything looks good from here. We have the 5 up, we have the 3 down, we have another 5 up, we have another 3 down. It looks good. Even if this was still B of C, you're just off by one wave at this point. So I'm starting to lean more towards the fact that we're breaking out sooner than later. Because this is the third wave, the 38-2 retrace might be all we get. It would look something. I might have to go like this. It would look something like this, essentially. And now we're in the third wave of the third wave that targets anywhere between 144 and 172. Typically, it's the 100% extension. Uh, but because the first wave did make it almost all the way to 61.8, which is typical, and the support is also the 61.8, the bottom support of a fourth wave of a third wave is the 61.8. It would be too close to be overlapping. So I would expect we'd get the next level up, which is the 123.6 and the 78.6 as target and support. So this is kind of how I would map it over the next few weeks and months, especially months if we're going to factor in the fourth wave, which might take a little bit. So that's where we have that set up. This is probably the best setup that I have with the most immediate potential for upside. The risk reward is very good here. The timing looks very good here. The setup into it looks very good here. I've been tracking this for months. All year I've been tracking this, and we're finally here at the 1-2, 1-2. The coveted setup in Elliott wave theory can't get any better. It's the pinnacle of everything. I don't know how else to put it. This is what you wait for patiently for months, and it's here now. So, um, yeah, this is a situation where if you are watching this after I've recorded this on Thursday and it's Friday or Saturday or Sunday, um, this may happen already by the time you see it. That's why it's good to be here live. Some of you get the recording this afternoon, but if it's too late in the day, you may not be able to do it. But yes, Randall's taking note of my emotion. Yeah, I'm trying to keep the emotions at bay, but I'm trying to emphasize here, this is what you look for. Um, this is this is what you patiently wait for, and why people say Elliott wave theory doesn't work is because all this stuff you have to wait. That's not happening. No, Elliott wave theory works best right here because we have all of this um, risk and reward outlined at this point. We know where invalidation is down here, right? This 1, 2, 1, this 2 would invalidate down here at 67. but the upside is potentially up to 172 and immediately, by the way, because ultimately the third wave alone should target 230. And if you've been getting in lower like I have, down in the 50s, in the 80s, you know, you're looking at least a triple. If your cost base is a little better than that, it's even better than that. Or a little lower than mine, it's going to be a better upside setup than that. So yeah, maybe you go long and hedge on just next week's puts or 2 week out puts, just in case we do get the lower low. I don't want to call it yet. So I'm gonna reserve this to stay just like this for now. But come tomorrow, come Monday, you've seen what I think could be possible. In either case, now we're in an expanded B wave setup, I think, because the high here was 106.50. Oh, it matched it to the penny. So if we get slightly above that by another penny, we're in an expanded B wave at best, which would give us probably a deeper second wave. So I'd be looking closer to 80 at that point. Either way, I still am okay with that because that setup is good. I like expanded B waves. They are painful in the meantime, but they foreshadow good things to come when that next decline finishes. So, all right, that's where Rubrik is. Yeah, I'm excited about it.